everyone, Kiana here with Matthew's Mindful Moment. Today I'm going to be taking you through about a 10-minute long guided meditation and visualization for the new year, spending some time reflecting on this last year, getting really clear on our intentions, and getting prepped for some goal setting. So excited to have you here. At the end of the meditation, I recommend popping over to the journal prompts in the description and spending some time reflecting there as well, jotting down some thoughts. But thanks so much for taking the time today, and let's get started. As you start to get comfortable, I invite you to ground into your space. So if you're sitting, feel into your seat, making sure the spine is long, the gaze is neutral, keeping the neck supported. If you're in a chair, making sure that your feet are grounded into the floor, making contact. And if you're lying down, really feel into where your body is touching the floor or the bed or the mat or whatever you're laying on. So in this moment, we're relaxed, but we're also aware of what's going on sensationally. And we're taking stock of what's coming up emotionally. Mindfulness is really the opportunity to become consciously aware of all that we're experiencing and feeling and sensing. So as you bring mindfulness to this space that you're currently in and ground further into your relaxation, start to notice the sensations you're feeling in your body. Notice any emotions that are coming up, any thoughts. And remember that as they do arise, you are safe and free to feel these. And to know that they don't need your attention at this moment. So allow them to come through, thank them for showing up, and send them on their way. Let's take a moment to turn our attention to the breath. Noticing the natural rhythm, the rise and the fall, the inhale and the exhale. Continue to breathe, keeping that awareness and focus on each breath. And start to feel your body relax. Breathing deeper. And at this moment, I invite you to close your eyes. Slowing down with each breath. And as you do, I want you to think back to January 1st, 2022. Thinking back a year ago. Who were you? Where were you? What were you doing? Who were you with? And as you continue to breathe into this moment, this year ago you, I invite you now to consider these questions and perhaps answer them aloud to yourself in this moment, continuing to breathe with no expectation of what this should look like or sound like, allowing the breath to keep that life force flowing through you. Consider, what was it that you were hoping to achieve in 2022? What action did you take towards these goals? What action did you not take towards these goals? Considering these questions while we keep that breath steady, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, rising and falling, taking in and releasing. And now consider, what were some of your best moments of this last year? What mistakes did you make along the way? Allow this version of yourself to appear in your mind's eye. What sort of thoughts are popping into your head? What emotions are coming up as you envision this version of you? And now let's take a moment to think about where we are now. It's 2023. How have you changed? Grown? What have you learned about yourself over this last year? Taking a minute to breathe into that. Now coming back to the present moment, let's connect to the breath a bit more deeply now. Clearing the mind. Remember, reflection is not about sitting in our mistakes. It is about understanding how we got to the place we are currently at. And it's an essential part of changing our mindset and allowing ourselves to manifest the life we desire. So let's take a minute to thank yourself for going there tonight. And now let's look ahead. At this moment, I ask that you completely surrender to relaxation and begin to envision yourself in your mind's eye here in this present moment. As you see yourself, you notice a bright white light begins to shine on your body, and it's warm and gentle, and you allow yourself to be enveloped by this warmth. And it begins to move, and you move with it, bringing yourself to December 31st, 2023. You realize the warmth that you feel is not from an outside force, but within you. And you feel immense joy and gratitude as you get ready to close out the year 2023. So take a look around. Where are you? What do you see? Who are you with? Notice the sounds, the sensations. Are people talking to you? And if so, what are they saying? Are you talking to you? And more importantly, what are you saying to yourself? In this moment, you start to recall this last year that passed. The corner of your lips start to curl into a smile as you feel the most amazing satisfaction and gratitude. Step into this version of yourself and feel this grace, this love, this abundance. This future version of yourself, about a year out or so, starts to reminisce, thinking about the business you started, the hobby you picked up, that degree that you earned, the family you created, the moments you cherished, the places you traveled, the marathon you ran, the life that you created, the dreams that you achieved. Your life, your reality. Everything that you called in a year ago has come to fruition. And you've learned so much about yourself along the way. You take a moment to walk over to the mirror and look at your reflection, and you're glowing. And you tell yourself, I love you, and I'm proud of you. You stop and take a minute to think about how it feels to be that connected to yourself. To show yourself so much love and compassion and pride. Think about all the hard work that you put in, the patience you had, and the dedication and consistency that you committed to. You see the confidence you've developed, the power that you stepped into, and you embrace it because you know it's yours. Taking one last look at that reflection, inhaling this moment, cherishing it. And before we leave this space, you take a moment to thank your future version of you for allowing you this wisdom and showing you just how capable that you are. And as I count down to 10, we're going to return to this present moment, to our present body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Returning to the present, to the start of this new year. Continue to breathe into that immense joy and warmth. Gratitude for yourself, for this opportunity, for this time you've committed to yourself. And allow that beautiful energy, like a golden ball of light, to penetrate every cell of your body, organically fashioning you into the truth of who you are, have always been, and will always be. Taking a final deep breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling on a sigh. Inhaling this powerful energy and exhaling any resistance. And breathe into this space. Fabulous work. And if you'd like more, you can check out the journal prompts that go along with this meditation. Wishing you a wonderful and healthy and happy new year.